welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their win. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
So the Nets starting 5. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Simmons is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Green, and it's Curry in at the point. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
It's the Nets now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Harden outside. Over Curry. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Wow, hammering it in!
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Shot clock at 6. Irving against Green. It's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Simmons. so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Here's Harden. Harden draws the double. Green against Irving. Over Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
On the wing, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Harden against Curry. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Seth Curry. Maxey passes to Harris for the 3. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Howard. Rejected by Harris. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
A shot by Milton, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And it's Irving missing. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. 10 points for Ben Simmons.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
On the wing, Harris. Shot to stop the run, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Then for the 76ers, Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. Here's Irving. Drilled from 11 feet out. Irving's got his second basket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Thybulle. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Scott can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 6 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
For 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. It's stolen by Harris. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Here's Simmons, and the shot goes down. 12 points for him.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Ben Simmons is out there with Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz at the 3 slot. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from James Harden. Outside, Simmons. Now the pass to Thibault. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. A three-pointer is right on target. Thibault's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
The 76ers leading by 8. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Maxey. Feeds to Scott. Outside for Simmons. That 3 off the mark. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Irving rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Passes it to Irving. Tries again.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the Nets miss again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Good.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Milton. Simmons on the wing. Milton the pass to Simmons. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Simmons.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Harris is checked in for Green. Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Seth Curry. Here's Irving. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
To the inside. Harris kicks to Milton. From the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. And even 3-on-3 break. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Irving. Harris kicks to Scott. Back to Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be firmly in the driver's seat.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Howard comes in for Tobias Harris. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. But they get it back. Back to Curry. Harden against Howard. Outside for Curry. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's Howard finishing it off.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
It's stolen by Harris, and so it's Philadelphia in.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Aldridge out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Gioza in at shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Curry dishes to Harris. Back to Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Down low. Howard, the pass to Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball. Offensive rebound.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
Green left side. And it's blocked by Jordan. They get it back. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Green's got 5 now. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden. Here's Gioza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Irving. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The pass to Thibault. It's deflected. It's stolen by Harris. Here we go, one-on-one. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Irving. And so Curry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Shakes him. Harris passes to Howard. Here's Thibault. Back to Curry from past the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
How about the timing of Dwight Howard? Good luck and good night.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Irving kicks to Jordan. Irving against Curry. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Irving finds Irving. And the Nets miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Harris from the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Harris has got 5 now.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. And it's blocked by Brown. Harris looking it over. Off target from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz.
It doesn't get any higher percentage than that. Dwight Howard, no doubt, on the dunk.
Irving up top. He's got 12. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
1:05 left here in the third quarter. Milton the pass to Maxey. Howard trying to free himself up. Maxey, no good. Nets trail by 11. To the middle. Griffin kicks to Green. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Irving. Now, here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
To the paint. Here's Howard. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Green dishes to Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when...
And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. David, any news there?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they're hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Curry in at the 1. The Nets making a switch here. Chioza's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Korkmaz is checked in. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Pass to Simmons. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Simmons on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Nets. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Jordan, and it's Green in for Irving. For three, Harris buries the long-range jumper.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Curry kicks to Korkmaz. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry passes to Howard. Shooting foul, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Tobias Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
On the wing, Harris launches it. The shot missing. And Philadelphia the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Irving dishes to Aldridge. Nice move, and it's good on the way in.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Passes it to Milton. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Max. Pass to Harris. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Harris.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Harris inside, covered by Irving. Harris, good.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Great D that time from Howard. 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And that one, good. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Back to Irving. A 3-ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now the 76ers on the break. Irving against Simmons. On the wing, Milton. For 3, Harris. And there's the pass to Maxey. And a wide open look for Simmons. And a miss there on the triple. Griffin kicks to Irving. From deep. Misses. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway. Well, now it's ended down to David Aldridge. Standing by from.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Howard in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Tony Snell is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Howard. Simmons inside. Working on Collins. And the basket by Harris. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Count that one. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. About 1 minute into the first quarter. The shot's good.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Young outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got 5.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
Young passes to Collins. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And stolen by Harris. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Can't connect from short range. And stolen by Simmons. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And finish off by Collins.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
Simmons looking it over. Curry against Collins. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Young against Curry. Young drives in, makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Williams. In the corner, Herter with it. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. The putback. They get the rebound. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
And here's Maxey. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Outside Williams. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Milton. Williams with the block. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Not many guys change end to end faster than Lou. Hard to match up with in the open floor.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Harris. Rebound by the Hawks.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, Reed out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in the small forward position.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David. Very athletic. Thanks. Korkmaz kicks to Scott. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Maxey. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. Here's Fernando. Reed covering. Fernando, the pass to Herter. And stolen by Thibault. Now, here's Maxey. Out left to the wing. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Reed. And it's Thibault in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up with the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Williams. Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Kevin Herter. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Simmons, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Collins. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Harris. Down low. Here's Howard. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
There's the pass to Collins. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. And Young kicks to Hunter. Three-pointer. They get it again. The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Harris. 1:44 left here in the second.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Hunter dishes to Capella, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Philadelphia also making some changes. Danny Green, he's checked in for Scott. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Collins finds Capella. Here's Snell. And that one hits back iron.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
For Philadelphia, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And Simmons drops them both. 1:02 left in the first half. Outside Collins. Back to Snell. Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Count that one. Simmons got 6 in the quarter. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Young with the ball. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Outside, Simmons. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Young outside. Up and in on the layup. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at center. Here's Snell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In the corner, Collins with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Snell, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Outside, Simmons. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Hawks leading. Now Williams. Pass to Herter. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. The kick out to Williams.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now, here is Gallinari. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From outside, off the mark.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Curry is inside. He's guarded by Williams. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Reed. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Williams.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. That's tipped.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. That one falls. Maxey's got 6 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
On the wing, Williams, defended by Thybulle. Pass break, Philadelphia. Back to Howard. Pass to Maxey. Thybulle on the wing. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Howard with the steal. Stolen away. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Williams inside. A wide open look here for Okongwu. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th, we've got Maxey. Shake Milton is out there with Harris. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And here's Maxey. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And the 76ers with some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Young drives in. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Young with the ball. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And it's Capella missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And Curry subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
And the pass to Hunter. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Snell, guarded by Simmons. Collins against Reed. Poke loose. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Now Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
And Simmons drops them both. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Young passes to Capella. Kicks to Snell. Now, here is Young. AT that time from Curry. The 76ers leading by 9. Passes it to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. Offensive rebound. And Simmons kicks to Scott. Here's Reed. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
Even though Tony Snell is a efficient shooter, he's never finished a season scoring in double figures.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Tobias Harris comes in for Reed. And it's Green for Korkmaz. Curry against Young. Outside Curry. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Collins, it counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Left side, Harris. Curry against Young. Curry looking it over. Shot clock at 5. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
Young's shot is off. So the 76ers win it. They seem to... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Welcome, everyone. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Howard. Then it's Curry. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Drills it from outside. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And the rejection by Giannis. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes both free throws.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here is Holiday. Kick out to Giannis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Howard. Here's Simmons. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Giannis. And it's blocked by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Curry with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Harris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A good combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Here's Holiday. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Howard with the steal. Fast break Philadelphia. Simmons is running. Here's Harris. Back to Simmons. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Giannis against Simmons. Green passes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Lopez penetrating. And the dunk by Lopez.
Hard to deal with Brook Lopez in that kind of size, especially when he's forcing the issue like this here and going strong.
Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with the high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Simmons. Stolen by Middleton. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Uses uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Curry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside, Lopez. It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. And the rebound goes to Howard. One-on-one fast break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
1 second left. That shot misses. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
In the gym trying to work.
And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Maxey in at the 1.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got the lead back up to 4 now for the 76ers. The Bucks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 4. And he slams it one-handed.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He right on him. The shot's good from Lopez.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. To the middle, here's Milton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Milton's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. 4 on the clock.
Well, Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. And he dunks it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's DiVincenzo. 10 points for him. Lopez, no luck.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 4. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray. DiVincenzo's got 13.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's Maxey. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And, oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. A putback. Giannis on the follow. He's got 8.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Milwaukee on top, leading by a... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And that'll about do it as we get...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Donte DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Giannis against Simmons. And Giannis gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 1.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Curry outside. Another shot. Howard. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Simmons. 3 on the clock. The second chance effort. Rebound, Milwaukee. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis. And he gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Simmons looking it over. Curry trying to break free. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
It's stolen by Green. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. It's his first trip to the line. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Philadelphia has possession. Now the 76ers with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. And it's a 7-point 76ers lead. Holiday with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo, and he lays it straight in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Sixers.
Simmons against Giannis. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. Here's DiVincenzo. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lopez against Green. Simmons.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's DiVincenzo. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Harris inside. It's stolen by Kumbo. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Now Curry. He's got 8. 11 seconds left in the third. Pocket 6. Howard kicks to Curry. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard trying to free himself up.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. And Middleton kicks to Connaughton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Korkmaz. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Tucker with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the 76ers making a change here. Scott's checked in. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Back to Connaughton to tie it up. And he's good on the 3-ball. Connaughton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Maxey. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Portis. That one good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
A shot by Milton, no good.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Here is Forbes. The pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Korkmaz grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Harris. Milwaukee with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Drew Holiday's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Holiday in the corner. Middleton with it. Portis kicks to Holiday. Back to Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timeout called the 76ers.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Pat Connaughton. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
No one near Curry as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. The Bucks working the ball around. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Outside Curry. There's the 3. They get it back. Howard outside Curry. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Howard. Stolen by Middleton. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. that one wide left. Here's Simmons. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Giannis. It's good.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Curry deciding where to go with it. Outside for Simmons. Here's Thibault. Good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
So the Nets starting 5. Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in at the 3. And for the 76ers, we've got Ben Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Jordan. Aldridge trying to break free. Excellent D from Howard. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it. Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Harris outside. Down low. No good from Howard.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
The kick out to Irving. Fires for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Back to Curry. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Green kicks to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. The feed now to Howard. Here's Curry with the 3. The 76ers with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, LaMarcus finds it.
Here's Simmons. Following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Another miss by Philadelphia. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Curry looking around. The pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Irving passes to Jordan. Irving finds Jordan. Back to Irving. Shoots over Curry. In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots over Curry. Another one falls for Brooklyn. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Seth Curry. Now, here's Milton. One-on-one here. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Maxey passes to Simmons. Now Howard. Pass to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Bangs home the trifecta.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. Gets those catch and shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now here is Harden. Inside. Brown outside. Over Milton. And the shot is long. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Simmons slams it in.
Hey, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Howard. And now here comes Simmons. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Now Harden throws it up high. It's tipped. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Thybulle. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And Harden with the stuff.
Harden always is squaring up before he shoots it. Fundamentally sound in that area. It's the simple thing. I like to say the main things are the plain things.
To the middle, Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Right side, Griffin. Back to Harden. Passes to Brown. Again, the Nets for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception is the combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Korkmaz. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Griffin's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over Irving. Goes up again. And the pass to Thybulle. Trying his luck from deep. Scott. It's good on the putback.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Simmons checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Harden kicks to Aldridge. In the corner, it's Harris. And the Nets miss again. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game.
precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Harden the pass to Harris. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. They grabbed their own miss.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. Aldridge against Simmons. Pass to Reed. And here's Harris from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. Aldridge finds Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From 12 feet out, Harden, that's good. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And, you know, sometimes you feel like every single jumper Harden takes is going in, especially from that in-between area.
Outside, Simmons.
He got it in!
And that concludes the first half. 76ers on top, up by...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points and that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Nets trail by 7, and Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Irving. Harris outside. Aldridge kicks to Irving. From 13. And Simmons with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And stolen by Jordan. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
The 76ers making a switch here. Reed's checked in, and Green slams it in.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Simmons dishes to Reed. Bucket is good. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Irving passes to Jordan. Irving kicks to Jordan. Back to Irving. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 13.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Green taking his time here. Here's Curry with the three. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Seth Curry. And here's Harden for three. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Maxey. And the bucket is good. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
There are very few any better than Harden at the and one. He's an expert. He looks for the contact, initiates it, gets it, and still finishes. You can't be too physical with him.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And so here is Philadelphia. 6-point lead. Pass to Milton. Here's the three. Reed misses. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now here's Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Reed the pass to Milton. Here's Maxey. They get it back.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Griffin finds Harden. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside for Griffin. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside Aldridge. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Passes it to Milton. It's Korkmaz in the corner. No good with the triple. Harris outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. Then it's Curry. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
You can't be too aggressive when guarding Seth Curry because he's good at attacking and drawing fouls.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Down low. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Green, the pass to Jordan. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Irving passes to Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. For three. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Harris dishes to Howard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Nets trail by 9. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. The pass to Harris. Launches it. They get a hand on it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yes, that goes in. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And, you know, this is why Simmons is an all-star caliber player, guys, because he has the ability to dominate games.
Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Jordan. Back to Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers leading by 7. And here is Curry. Inside, Howard. Outside for Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harris's shot is off. Nets trail by 7. 3-on-3 from downtown. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Harden against Green. It's Harden with the drive, and it's blocked by Simmons. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Jordan. Harris inside the line. The deep three from Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Curry passes to Green. To the inside. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 9. Irving with the ball. Over Curry. Irving finds Jordan. Takes the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And the wide open shot from Green. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. The 3 from Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it. Brooklyn with the ball. Fires the 3. And Simmons with the rebound. To the paint and stolen by Jordan.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Irving against Curry. So Philadelphia wins it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I'm
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just... Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the center. And for the 76ers, Curry is out there with Green, then it's Simmons, then there's Howard, and it's Harris in at the small forward.
When you allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Young passes to Capella. He kicks it to Snell. Pass to Young. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Snell, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Young against Green. Unloads from 9. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
A workhorse from the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
Now here's Simmons. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Look, his footwork, his balance. Simpson stays in control when attacking the defense. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Now, here is Young. Now the pass to Capella. He dishes it to Snell. And he jams it with authority.
A burst of athleticism gets Snell to the rim, and he throws it down.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G. A great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Young. Now, Howard. And now here comes Simmons. Oh, that was something else.
How can you not go Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Here's Snell. Good D by Howard. Harris drives in. 2 points. That one goes.
An aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
Young outside. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Harris. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back.
And Harris is so good at remaining active on both ends of the court, never making anything easy for the opposition, which in turn results in a lot of steals.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the layup falls.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Curry. And here's Green outside. And no good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Capella. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense when he makes his living blocking shots.
The Hawks trail by 8. Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Young, no good.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Green kicks to Curry. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Howard. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Young in the corner. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Harris.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Curry on the wing. Connects in the foul line jumper. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Howard is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here's Howard. Over Okongwu. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 8. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Milton grabs the board.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. It should have been a simple layup.
Howard, the pass to Maxey. Here's Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Drive by Scott. Count it. Scott's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. So it's Atlanta now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And it's Gallinari missing. Howard with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Pass to Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. It's double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Williams. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
So savvy inside for a player of his size, and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Here's Thibault. To the inside, Scott. Tries a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Fernando. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Scott against Gallinari. Rebound by the 76ers.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances he's going to now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Herter passes to Williams. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And here's Maxey. To the middle. Scott kicks to Thibault. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Scott. Ben Simmons comes in for Korkmaz. Green is checked in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Now here's Curry. Dishes it to Harris. That misses off the backboard.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Young.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Curry against Williams. Passes it to Simmons. 17 seconds left in the first half. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Green with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Green, no luck. Hunter with it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the... And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a nice 7-point lead. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Tony Snell is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Hawks trail by 7. A step-back shot here, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Young's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. Now, here's Thibault. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Simmons passes to Reed. The shot from the low post is good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
The Hawks trail by 9. Young taking his time here. 90 seconds now into the second half. Down low. Inside, Capella misses from close range. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Here's Young. 76ers getting the bucket. Capella, the pass to Snell. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 4. Young drives in. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The anticipation of Capella has a firm understanding. If you want to go for these putback jams.
Outside, Simmons. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk.
Simmons passes to Reed. Outside curl. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Atlanta making some changes. Now Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams, but they'll get another chance. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. And the 76ers get it back. Milton the pass to Howard. Left side Williams. And Okongwu slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Howard. True on the 14-footer. Howard's got 6.
Oh, showing off another dimension of his game right there. Howard looking confident, taking the quick shot.
Outside Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's Max. With 1 on the clock, and Howard with the layup.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Howard. Mike Scott out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Williams looking over the floor. To the middle. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
An energetic finish from Capella. For a big man, he's got some nasty dunks in his arsenal.
Pass to Milton. And there's the pass to Maxey. 5 on the clock. And easy 2 points on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Lou Williams.
And you can see how well Williams communicates with his teammates. Can't run the pick and roll well if you're not in sync.
Now here's Milton. Defense right on him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. Then for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Gallinari. Young comes in for Bogdanovich. And Tony Snell's subbed in for Williams. And here's Young. Looking to get back on track here. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Howard. And the 76ers lead by 13. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Young left side. To the paint. Capella dishes to Collins. Capella kicks to Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Here's Milton again, Philadelphia.
Oh, he's excellent at seeing the floor. Simmons brings a pass-first mentality to this game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Young. For Philadelphia, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Now, here's Maxey. High post Howard. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Hunter. Shoots a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Thybulle's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. Good on the bucket.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Simmons. Down low. This one for 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dwight Howard.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
For 3, Harris. Atlanta with the rebound. From deep three-point range, they get it again.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And a deep 3 from Curry. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability. Welcome to Philadelphia, the birthplace of...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Simmons is out there with Howard. Then it's Green, then it's Curry. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Howard. Here's Curry. He feeds it to Simmons. It's stolen by Kumbo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Curry with the steal. And it's Simmons penetrating. Over onto Kumbo.
And out of Kumbo, 7'3" wingspan. Extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Here's Milwaukee now. Here's DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Holiday finds Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Green. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez, and stolen by Howard. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Holiday against Curry. Here's Lopez over Howard. Rebounded by Howard. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
DiVincenzo with it, picked up by Harris. Holiday against Curry. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And it's Simmons penetrating. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
That one misses for Simmons. Not a fast start for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Here's DiVincenzo. That one misses. Great tee that time from Green.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's DiVincenzo to the inside. Looking to end the run. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 7. And now he...
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
The shot by Holiday, no good. 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And here's Holiday after Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep, and it's in there.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Simmons dishes to Howard. Back to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And Lopez pulls it down. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Ben Simmons. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Scott, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good on the shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The 76ers leading by 7. And here's Maxey. Harris outside. It's Korkmaz in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. All sorts of time, and no good in the last second attempt this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Scott. Korkmaz is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. Here's Connaughton. Left side, Portis. The three. A shot off that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now, here's Thybulle. Defense is right there. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
You know, that's really the biggest reason Forbes is out there, guys. Find space on the perimeter and knock down the three-point shot.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Thybulle. To the paint. Here's Scott. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 6. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Thybulle. Here's Milton. Pass to Thybulle. Second chance shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Connaughton. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 6. Now Thybulle. Now here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. And stolen by Portis. Fast break, here they come. And Forbes has it in the corner. Tucker with the ball. Portis kicks it to Tucker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Mike Scott. Simmons comes in for Korkmaz. Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And Holiday has it in the corner. Nets, the corner 3. Holiday's got 5 now.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Holiday against Curry. Howard. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Brook Lopez.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Off the left rim and out. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And it's sent back by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Thibault. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holiday gets the bucket.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Here's Giannis. And a lot of... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
Howard with this stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Lopez following the basket by Dwight Howard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James, I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Lopez with the bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Howard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. A finish. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The 76ers leading by 6. High post, Howard. It's good. Howard's got 6.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Forbes the pass to DiVincenzo. From 11 feet away. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Maxey. Howard in the post. Defended by Portis. Howard can't hit. Bucks trail by 6. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Simmons checked in for Maxey. 1:50 left in the third. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Milton. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Over Harris. The shot by Holiday, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Giannis. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Misses from short range. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's the lob for Harris. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8 to the right side. Here's Nora. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Nora's got his first points of the night.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Out to Harris. Pass to Korkmaz. Scott inside. Second shot opportunity. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Simmons. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Scott, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Simmons with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Boy, Green has a knack for knowing exactly how to get open in transition.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Here's the pass to Lopez. And stolen by Scott. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Lopez passes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Curry looking it over. Feeds it to Scott. Harris outside. Got a piece of it. Outside Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. No good from Simmons. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Lopez inside. Scott's there. The shot's good from Lopez.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Simmons against Howard. The try by Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now here's Holiday. Giannis passes to Lopez. Scott pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Simmons against Howard. Outside, Simmons. Scott. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's the dish to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Down low. Puts the move on. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard comes in for Danny Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Now here's Giannis. Lets it go from 11. Scott pulls it in. Harris looking it over. Another miss by Philadelphia. Now the Bucks moving it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No good on that one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Maxey. And here is Milton. Outside for Simmons. Passes it to Maxey. From the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
So the 76ers win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.